This video is meant as a primer for the NRA Defensive Pistol class. There are a couple things that people struggle with during the qualification for the NRA Defensive Pistol class. I just want to give you a little bit of a basic primer on some things that can help you out. I'm going to talk a little bit about the draw procedure, drawing the firearm, and second, talk a little bit about reloads. If you practice these two things, you should be able to make it through the NRA Defensive Pistol qualification without too much trouble. Be sure when you practice this at home that you follow the 3 rules of safe gun handling. Always keep the firearm pointed in a safe direction. Always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot, and always keep the gun unloaded until you're ready to use it. Alright, to begin, we'll talk about the draw procedure. The NRA Defensive Pistol class requires that you draw from concealment, either with a jacket or covering the firearm with a shirt. I'm going to talk about just both real quickly. If you're using a jacket or a vest, to clear the garment, you're going to use your shooting hand. Use your thumb, sweep it across your chest, sweep it to the rear, bring your non-shooting hand to your chest, and get a grip. That's clearing the garment if you're using a vest or a jacket. If you're using just a t-shirt or a sweatshirt, some other garment that won't sweep, there's a different procedure. To clear a t-shirt, for instance, you're going to use both hands to clear the garment. You're going to put one hand in front of the firearm and one hand behind the firearm, and you're going to sweep out, away from your body, and up. This makes sure that the shirt or the garment doesn't get caught on the firearm as you're trying to clear the garment. So I'm going to sweep out and up and pull to the middle of my chest with my left hand, my non-shooting hand. This makes sure that the garment stays out of the way and that my left hand doesn't get in the way of the draw procedure, make an unsafe situation. All right, so now I'm going to get into the steps of the draw. After I've cleared my garment, I'm going to grip, chest, pull, chest, rotate, and notice when I rotate, I have the firearm slightly canted away from my body. This makes sure that if I have to shoot from this position, the firearm, when the slide cycles, won't hit my chest. So I cant the firearm just slightly. So I'm in this position, join, extend, and I extend straight out. This makes sure that I can start acquiring the sight on the way out. So when I get out on target, I have a good sight picture and I can fire. When I reholster, I'm going to scan and make sure there are no additional threats. And then I'm going to clear my garment, just like so. And when I reholster, I want to do it slowly and methodically. I'm going to look the firearm into the holster. This makes sure that I don't have any clothing in the way and that I don't have any negligent discharges because a piece of clothing is stuck on the trigger. A lot of people negligently shoot themselves when they reholster because they get in a hurry. The threat is gone. If you're reholstering, the threat should be gone. And you should holster slowly and methodically. Alright, so I'm going to go through that procedure one more time. I'm going to clear the garment, grip chest, pull chest, rotate, join, extend, fire. Scan, clear the garment, slowly and methodically reholster. Now it's important when you extend the firearm, you want to go straight out. I can't emphasize that enough because a lot of people have a tendency to make this bowling ball action. When you do that, you can't acquire the sight until you're already up on target. Instead, you want to make sure that you acquire that sight on the way out to the target. That helps you get a first shot much more quickly. After you practice this quite a few times, you'll get some used to it, and you'll get some fluidity to it, and you'll begin to speed up. Don't get in a hurry at first. Take your time, go very slowly, make sure you do each step properly, and then eventually you'll gain some speed. Now the second thing that people struggle with is the reload. There are a few stages of the qualification that require quick shots with a quick reload and then re-engaging the target. When you're going to do a reload, you're going to come out on target, bang, I'm out. You're going to keep the firearm out in front of you. You're going to drop the magazine like so I can see the firearm and I can still see the threat. Drop the magazine. As I'm dropping the magazine, I'm taking my non-shooting hand away from the firearm down to my extra magazine. I'm going to pull the magazine out, insert the new mag, and re-engage. Alright, so I'm going to walk through that again. Reholster. When I put my magazine in my magazine holster, you can see I have a magazine holster here. It's a double mag pouch. I want the cartridge pointing forward so that when I grab the cartridge, or when I grab the magazine rather, my hand sweeps down here, I pull it out, and I have my finger indexed to that first cartridge so that it's a smooth transition from the holster, from the mag holster to the firearm. Alright, so I'm going to go through that. Go through the whole process. Clear the garment, grip chest, pull chest, rotate, join, extend, fire, reload, and re-engage. Reholster, slowly and methodically pull the firearm into the holster. Those are the two things, the two skills that if you master should set you up for success in the NRA defensive pistol class. If you have any questions, feel free to email us or give us a call.